Hello, Med Missionaries friends, and perhaps you have not seen this channel yet, so we welcome you. Today we have an interview that is going to be really, really interesting, and it's going to really, for people that have been sick for many, many, many years, this is going to be the hope that you need. So I just want to let you know that Med Missionaries is a ministry that we help people that are sick, especially with autoimmune disorders and other conditions too. And also we train people to be medical missionaries. We want to train people to do what Jesus did. Jesus came to this earth to heal and to preach, but mainly to heal. And the gospel is very important, it's the very important a part of it, but we have to help people, on the physical needs and their needs, that which is when they're going to be receptive to hear about Jesus and God. So that's what we do. We train medical missionaries. Our website is medmissionary.com. So check it out. And but today I'm gonna bring Mrs. Sheila. Sheila, can you please let us know where are you located and what do you do for a living?
I'm located in Selma, California, and I used to be work as a family marriage therapist. And then about 8 years ago, even though I have my illness, I have multiple sclerosis since I was 21 years old. And now,
Wow, so
so
long
it's over
ago.
40 years, over 40 years. And even though I was not as severe as now or lately, I had to quit my job about 10 years ago, or 8 years ago, better say, because of my symptoms. It's just extreme fatigue and tiredness and difficulty walking, moving around. So
Hmm. So you had
that's
to quit your job and then you stay at home. Did did your issues improve because you were able to rest, or the symptoms got worse?
actually no. The reason why I had to rest a lot it was because of my symptoms.
Mm.
A lot of fatigue, a lot of weakness, and um, and so I got disability, and thus I will be won't be able to really cook. I just whatever I could we could prepare a meal that can last maybe a week or so. But
So you could cook one time a week, but because you
maybe
don't have any energy, right?
right, and I couldn't stay long in the kitchen. Actually, half an hour, and then I had to take a rest, and like that, just resting and doing something. And then, well, that was my more or less, and I had muscle spasms, fatigue, weakness. Um,
Your legs felt heavy.
yes, my legs felt very heavy and pain, and I would have pain
So you were
moving
walking with
around.
a cane or a walker?
Cane and walker,
Mhm.
I would
Mhm.
say,
So life
inside the house.
was becoming more difficult. And you were afraid of ending it up in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, well, that was always my fear because I didn't want to be completely dependent
Mm-hmm.
and not being able to do absolutely anything really. And so, but my trust in God is what really carried me through. And I believe that God opened the way for me in so many ways about throughout my illness. And one of the things he opened up for me was this medical missionary um, training or talk when I attended um, a seminar that you and Joyce presented in the Selmar Church. A friend of mine who attended the medical missionary training, she invited me, and
Mhm.
so that's how I got introduced. And I really right away I knew that was God who opened the way for me, because the way it was explained, how
Mhm.
many of these diseases that we have, the autoimmune diseases, begin in the gut, and how and when I learned all about that, I said definitely I have to try this
Mhm.
right there.
And but there was a Lily. Lily was a missionary that was helping you preparing some food, some breads and things like that, right?
Yeah, well, um, she couldn't really come to my house and help me.
Hmm.
She would maybe do some things and share with me, but um, as I tried to do whatever I could at the beginning, it was hard for me to do the soaking and sprouting. But I was determined to do this, so slowly I started doing it. And as I got more strength, and I started more, and so now now it's about 4 months that I've been trying the autoimmune diet. Um, and right now I can say that I have so much energy, even sitting here and talking with you. So much energy. The muscle spasms are not very are more rare now. Before it was daily, because if I would stand up for a long time, or I will moving for a while, then the muscle spasms will start. That was it. Every time I was standing for a long time, and then I go to my chair to sit and relax, the muscle spasms started.
Oh,
And so now I can stand for a long time. I can be cooking every day. Even my husband said, "Wow, this tastes so good, and thank you for preparing these meals."
so now
So,
you're attending to your husband because
oh
before he had
yeah,
to help you.
yeah, and now he's eating with me. We're eating together the
Oh,
same
praise the Lord.
foods. Yeah,
Praise the
and
Lord.
and I also had the opportunity to share this diet with another friend who is now getting some help too with this diet.
Very good. So you became a
And,
medical missionary helping others now.
and that's what I want. I want to share this with a lot of people that can benefit from this. Um,
Hmm.
it's really good.
Oh, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. So,
Praise the Lord.
before you were telling me also that you're laying in the couch most of the day, but now you hardly sit and you're up
Yeah.
and up in the kitchen working all day long, around the house, things like that. So it is an amazing, amazing improvement in your life because instead going downhill as you're getting older, as we get older, we get, less,
Yeah.
our strength is decreasing, but in your case, it's the opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's amazing. It's the opposite.
It's
As
all
you're getting
God.
older, you're getting better and stronger.
It's
Fatigue
only
is
God.
pretty much
God
gone.
can heal us. He's
Yes.
using this to heal me, and so he's amazing, the Lord.
Yeah. So God is the source of healing, and we are just the helping hands.
Yeah.
And we have to do our part also for him to do the rest. And another thing I want to ask is how long, because you were sick since you were 21. So how many years you been sick?
Well, do the math. 21, I was diagnosed, and then right now I'm 68.
Okay. So you've been sick for most of your life.
I know. That's it. I've been sick for most of my life.
I'm doing the math. You've been sick for 47 years. That's
I know.
amazing. Most of your life, but now it is the opposite. You improve your health.
Yeah, now I have hope. I mean, I know that I'm not gonna end up in a wheelchair, and
It's coming,
with
yeah.
God's
And
grace.
because you've been sick for so many decades, tell me, how long did that take for you to feel that you were getting stronger and healthier? How long after you followed the diet?
I said 4 months, and
Four
now I
months.
started feeling that like this at 4 months. So I'm looking forward to maybe more healing as time goes by.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, and you mentioned that you have to be consistent for 3 months to start feeling stronger and better. But now
Right,
you're 4 months in the diet, and
right.
you're feeling even better now. But you told me before that 3 months you're gonna see a big changes in your health. So people that have been sick for so many years, as in your case, 47 years, you need to work hard. But 3 months
Yeah,
is nothing comparing to 47 years.
right.
So that's an incredible blessing. So I think this is gonna be amazing hope to bring to people with autoimmune disorders that are disabled and that are specifically with MS, dealing with MS for so
Yeah,
many years. This is going to bring the hope. We had to continue praying that God brings this healing, and that we are cooperating with God and doing all this, the diet, right? It's going to take time.
right.
You have to spend time in the kitchen. It's not going to just be something from the store that you buy something processed and you just warm it up. That's not going to work.
Right, right. What I do right now is like on Sundays I plan for the week, and on Sundays I put to soak a lot of jars, a
Very
lot of
good.
quinoa and different legumes, and so that way I have already my week planned out, and then
Very good.
the just cooking is very fast
Mm-hmm.
because when you soak and sprout, then the cooking is not long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very good. So planning, planning, planning. Planning is very important because when you have to soak and sprout it, it will require planning.
yeah,
Soaking
it
takes
does.
takes 1 minute. Put water into your legumes and
Yeah.
yeah, and then straining might take couple of minutes. You have to be really organized. Have all
Mhm.
your colanders, your strainers ready, handy. Organize your legumes, your pseudo grains, things like that.
Yeah, yeah,
If you're organized, it's so easy. But
I
if
know.
not, it can take a lot of time trying
Right.
to find things. But it'll take a little time to adjust. Once you adjust, it's not a big deal. It's pretty simple actually. So
Yeah,
okay, I like that you plan on Sunday. This will be a good thing for other people that are listening. Sunday plan starts the sprouting process. So that's part of our protocol, the sprouting. Then we do everything we prepare from scratch. Everything's anti-inflammatory. Everything is balanced. Everything is plant-based. And then we have the super healing foods that we incorporate throughout the day to speeding the process of recovery. So everything is important. And I'm very grateful to God that somebody has been sick for so many years. Now you feel strong enough to be in the kitchen and to be up most of the day, and that's an incredible blessing. Do you want to give some encouragement words to some people might be dealing with something like your condition?
I would say that it's worth trying, and whatever you're going through, you need strength from the Lord, actually, because um, it's not very easy to do it, right? But if you try slowly and try to eat as much as you can, natural, sprouting and soaking sprouting, or even somebody can help you, it would be even better if you can find some person to help you. um, it will be good for you, and you're going to see good results. You just need 3 to 4 months to start seeing. All of a sudden you say, oh, I feel better, or I have more energy.
Praise the Lord. Praise.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time and sharing your incredible story to other people that probably might be many people that really need to hear this. And so we want to invite you, if you're hearing this and you are dealing with something very serious and that is disabling you, we we want to invite you to join Med Missionary training. So you just go medmissionary.com and go to training and sign up. For different countries, we have different prices depending on the income of the country. And so we want to invite you to join this. And if you're not sick, it'll be a great thing to learn to help your family, your friends, people in your church, your community. So this will be an amazing course in worth of the investment. It's a little investment, yeah, you had to do, but it's not too bad. It's not too high. So I just want to invite you to join the medical missionary training. And I want to thank you so much, Mrs. Sheila, for sharing your story. And I hope to see you someday soon. I know I stopped by your home and met you just recently, maybe a month ago, something like that. And I hope to, when I go to Southern California, to the Loma Linda area, I'll stop by again.
Yeah. Okay.
God bless you, Sheila.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.